What's going on, everybody? Chuck's here with another reaction video. We just saw The Last of Us Part 2. Um, we're just going to get straight into it. I've got my co-host with me, and the senior, Ams
My
and
resident
CJ.
guest.
Ams and
Yeah.
CJ. We're all here. We're going to give our thoughts. I'm just going to give mine to start off. I personally think, and I said earlier, a few videos ago, I'm just going to basically get hyped for this game, even though I know what happens in it. But from what I've seen, I've watched it back in 4K. I'm really excited about this game now. The gameplay actually looks like it's been so much, so refined now from The Last of Us, and even Uncharted 2, Uncharted 4, to be honest with you. So, yeah, it just looks like a good game overall. Do you want to go?
I can do, yeah. I thought it looked really good. The things I was most impressed with were the improved melee. She was doing different things that you didn't see in the first one, and some of it you didn't see in Uncharted 4, and the improved stealth. I like that they added the prone mechanic and the vegetation growing, helping you out, which is kind of an open world trope now. You expect it to be overgrown, some sort of long grass to go through, but in this one it makes sense because no one's been maintaining the city, so you expect long grass to be there,
Yeah,
and I think it just works well.
yeah,
The
definitely.
swinging, all of that, it looks good. The improved, like
That's
with the jumping and she was parkouring, it looked, yeah, it's gonna have a lot of freedom when you start doing that parkour stuff.
what and then let's go with and then actually. What's your thoughts? I'll
Where,
ask some questions afterwards, but let's get everyone's initial thoughts.
well, put it this way, I think I was writing notes when we first started
Okay.
watching it, so that I'll be proper prepared for this and all of that. Watching the gameplay for about 5 minutes, I forgot I was meant to be writing notes, bro. That game looks so good. Honestly, like I kind of expected it to be improved in some of the ways that it's been improved in already, but I think the bit that got me when they were showing I think the extended gameplay,
Mhm.
she got out of the water and she put the knife on the lady's throat.
Yeah,
And the transition from gameplay to cutscene and back to gameplay, I was like, what? Like, it was so smooth. I couldn't believe it, man. Yeah, it looks good, man.
yeah,
Graphically, it looks amazing. Yeah.
yeah. And CJ, thoughts?
Yeah, really excited. I think it's going to be one I'm going to spend a lot of time on. And the ability, just where it says you can move through the open world, and you can rope down into different places and stuff like that. And there's a
Oh
lot
yeah,
more
I forgot.
ability to
This
move
guy's
around.
he's an explorer. I forgot.
I like it, bro. Open world, bro. That's my game. You don't know. I'll travel to France if I have to. So, I like the way it's got set out for that. So that gives me multiple ways to play it as well. So if I do want to just take it on a stealth, I can just try and find new ways to go about it that way, and I can always revisit it, and just try and go for a little more action and see. And then also the improvements in the type of so they've gone from clickers. I don't know what the name of the new one was, but they said that there's even more to it as well. They've got some more for us to surprise us with. So
Yeah.
I'm excited to see what they're going to bring with that. And just the dogs, they can track your scents and stuff like that. So just hiding is not going to be enough in this one.
Yeah,
They'll be able to follow you around and stuff. So that looks really cool as well. So yeah, I'm excited for the game. It's going to be good.
that leads straight into my first question. Actually, that's brilliant. What and then and Ams, your thoughts on the game? Kind of going more similar to Uncharted 4 and other games, kind of semi open world. What are your thoughts?
I think it's good. I think freedom in modern games is better for the gamer. I think we like being able to play each part of the game however we want. So
Yeah,
there's someone like me, I enjoy stealth. I love picking people off one by one,
yeah,
and being able to jump into buildings, climb up something, climb around people, that would be helpful to me. But someone who enjoys running and gunning, they might just collect every piece of equipment around the map and then go in blowing off heads,
mm,
whacking off heads, stabbing people in the neck. So it gives them
mm.
the freedom to choose the way you play, and I like that. I think
The first one was obviously an amazing game, but it felt quite linear.
Yeah.
Even though they had open spaces for each level and each portion, it felt quite linear. And I think, yeah, I think we needed this. They've done a good job. It
It
seems
came
so
out.
far.
It came out on the PS3. They probably had. They couldn't. They probably couldn't do what they could do now. So, yeah,
That's
that's a. They probably would have back then as well. But yeah. And then thoughts. Do you prefer it? Do you not? You played The Last of Us 1. Maybe you like that type of gameplay. What are your thoughts?
Yeah, the first Last of Us, yeah, I enjoy that type of gameplay. I think they could only go upwards kind of thing and literally go upwards now, innit? So with all of the using different types of traversal, like they were showing that she can now climb objects and you can now use the rope and rappel down and swing and all of that kind of stuff. It only makes sense, and as you just said, probably the limitations of PS3 couldn't implement some of those kind of abilities, but now they can with ease. So yeah, I think it's only natural that they've started adding all of these new mechanics, and I think he'll be fine. And also because it actually gives you different ways of actually attacking or defending yourself against enemies and stuff like that. I think it will be just a great additional portion to the game, rather than you having to go and run in a gun, and even though you can't really do it, but yeah, yeah. Now you can do a little bit of a hybrid. You can do a little bit of stealth. You can decide basically what you want to play the game as. You might even be able to complete the game without killing people if possible, in it. So yeah,
Even
it's good,
run
man.
away. I thought that was sick when they said run away from beef if it's there.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's yeah. I mean, yeah.
How do each of us see yourselves playing through the game? I'm a run and gunner. I can't lie. I'm not about this sneaking life.
Really?
I'm taking people out.
But in that game, they give you so few bullets. It's hard to even do that.
But you can like pick up bricks, throw it at people, duck them down, choke them out, kill them that way.
True.
So I'm running through like a Doom guy, to be honest with you. But yeah, that's how I'm playing.
I'm the kind of guy, yeah, I'll play stealth, yeah, and I'm so childish that even though the stealth bit doesn't really matter, or whatever, if I get seen by a clicker or whatever, I'll reload the checkpoint and start again. Even though I haven't been killed, nothing, I'll start again. I'm gonna complete that section without being seen. I don't care.
Oh wow.
But yeah, that's just me, innit?
CJ, how do you see it?
I mean, I always start on a stealth because I feel like I'm supposed to play that way, and then after a while I get so fed up. I'm just like, no. I'm here for this action. Let's go. You wouldn't start this beef. Let's have beef in it. I'm game. And I ain't gonna lie, but what that action scene I saw when she was fighting the guy with the sword, and the way she was just kind of dodging his moves and stuff like that, and he, yeah, man, I'm here for this action. I'm really. She swiped the inside of his leg, and he just carried to one side. I said, yeah. Let's do this. Let's have this one-on-one. I'm game for it. So yeah, I think some actions for me.
And Ams, what are your thoughts?
For me, I usually play like contextual. So sometimes I'll go in. I prefer stealth when I play a game if it's possible, and if the stealth mechanics are good. If the stealth mechanics are trash, then I tend to just go in. However, but I think if I have a lot of resources, then I might just go in loud and kill as many people as I can. If there's not too many people, but if there's a lot of people and resources might be a bit low, or sometimes they're not low, it's just a lot of people, I'll go silent, pick them off, see what I get, and if they get down to a few people, I'll get rid of them. And I think this game will give you the freedom to do it.
That's true, man. There's a lot of ways that you can play this game now, to be honest with you, and I think that's mostly down to like the way they've structured like the crafting and stuff like that. So let's talk about that, to be honest. Thoughts on like the explosive arrows that they've put in the game?
Oh my gosh! You know, when that guy's head blew up, I was like, "Oh my god!"
And they cut straight away afterwards.
Why did they do that?
Oh my god!
The game looks gross. That new clicker they showed looks disgusting. I don't know if I want to play it in 4K.
Oh,
Seeing
wait,
Oh,
the bloater,
boy.
the big guy.
Yeah, it looks
Yeah.
disgusting, man.
The one guy ate his throat out and stuff. No, man, disgusting.
And
Yeah,
I know that's not the worst one they're gonna have.
Yeah,
There's gonna
there's
be
gonna
stuff
be
that
Yeah.
look more
worse.
disgusting
There's-
than that, man.
yeah, definitely. They're crazy like that, man. But yeah, it's what else did they? You can now add silences to your
Suppressors,
pistol.
yeah.
Yeah.
There's a
Bloody
Coca-Cola,
hell.
wasn't it?
No, they've actually showed us
yeah.
how you're gonna get those as well. I think you have to like find them inside cars. I think that's how they've shown how
It
we're gonna
probably
get
is. It
those.
might be the
It's
exhaust,
very
maybe.
as good as the game is and how much I love it. It's very Tomb Raider-ish in that respect with the crafting and stuff. But I'm here for it because in this game you don't tend to get as much stuff, so it won't just be every corner you take you're gonna pick up stuff and stuff like that. So yeah, as long as you use it in the right way. But yeah, I think it's a good direction to take with the game in terms of like the style of crafting. And they got this new layout for the table as well, isn't it? The craft table.
Yeah,
So
it's
everyone
like they
can
actually.
choose to play
Yeah.
the game differently. If you want to make your shotgun better or your rifle better than your handgun or whatever. So yeah, I like that factor because if you miss something and don't pick it up, you can't have the same gun as me, so you might have a completely different game to me. So I like factors like that.
That's definitely what I'm going for. Shotgun. That's getting upgraded straight away.
I'm not.
People's,
I'm not even
people's
on
head
one.
tops are going.
Say hello to my
One
little
bullet.
friend.
And then 10 clickers come after you. That's long.
Nah, it don't
That's
matter,
so
bro. I'll handle it. I'll handle it.
Mo Farah, bro. This guy's gonna be running like a headless chicken.
Oh, mate. No, but to be honest with you, the most impressive thing to me as well is the fact how they've made it so you're gonna be fighting clickers and the
Humans.
the humans at the same time, and like how
I
you
like the
can
fact that they
actually get them.
interact.
Yeah,
Yeah,
how you can
definitely.
get them to actually go after them as well. So that's gonna be sick, man. It's gonna
And
be
also get
diversity.
when-
I think there's
when
actually
she
gonna.
grabbed the one of the humans as a shield, and
Yeah.
she just told him shut up, and just
Yeah.
brought him around the corner, just down his neck. That's it.
Yeah, no.
You know what I really liked? I like the evolution of Ellie because
Yeah.
she was confident when she was younger, but she lacked the ability. Now you see that confidence come through, and now that she's able to do other things, like it seemed like you're playing as Joel on steroids.
Bro, she's greasy, bro. Even when I saw her tat, I was like, yeah, she's on this thing, bro. I don't know what it is. She just looked greasy from there on out. I was like, yeah. And then when she started that blade in her throat, I said, whew, you all grown up. You're so grown up.
Nah, yeah, the game's gonna be. The game's gonna be. I think there's gonna be like compilation videos of people in combat and how we're just gonna basically think, how the hell did you even think of doing that kind of thing? Like that's how diverse I think it is. So it's gonna be a good game, man. It's gonna be a good game. Apparently it's 30 hours long as well. I don't know how true that is and how accurate, but let's hope that is the case. But that's our initial thoughts as of right now. Any final thoughts, guys? No?
Yeah, June 19th, innit? That's
June
it.
19th. That is
Yeah.
true. Just gotta wait for it now. I don't think they're gonna show any more gameplay until then either. It's like 2 weeks, so yeah, that's our initial thoughts. We're gonna definitely be back with a spoiler cast and a review when this game drops. Expect that a few days after release. But until then, we will see you on the next episode of whatever we're doing. This is most likely gonna be a news video or this coming Friday, and we will see you then. Make sure to subscribe, like the video, and give your thoughts in the comments of what you thought of the gameplay, and we'll see you next time. Take care.
Peace.